Welcome, parents. Think about your home for a second. You know, that warm, secure sanctuary you work so hard to maintain? As a parent, that's exactly what you're trying to build for your kids, right? We do absolutely everything in our power to shield our families from life's storms. And life insurance? Well, that's supposed to be the ultimate financial safety net. But what if that net had a massive, invisible hole right in the middle of it? Today, our mission in this explainer is to make sure your family's financial safety net holds strong when it matters most, so you can avoid the devastating pitfalls that leave so many families totally unprotected. I want you to picture the number 20. Just imagine paying your life insurance premiums flawlessly for 20 straight years. We're talking 2 decades of diligently setting aside part of your paycheck, never missing a single payment. You go to sleep every night believing with absolute certainty that your kids are protected. If the unthinkable happens, you know they're gonna have the money for the mortgage, for college, for groceries. You've done your job perfectly. Or, well, so you think. But then, the unexpected actually happens. Your loved ones, deep in their grief, go ahead and file the claim. And they wait. Weeks pass by, then months pass, and the bills just start piling up. And then they open the mail to find a letter with the 2 most terrifying words a grieving family could ever read: claim rejected. It is literally the ultimate parental nightmare. The money they were counting on never arrives. The financial protection you thought you bought just vanishes into thin air. So how on earth does this happen? Okay, let's dive into this, because the most dangerous myth in personal finance is this idea that simply buying a policy is enough. You know the drill. We buy it, throw it in a drawer, and totally forget about it. But the reality? True protection requires active policy maintenance. I actually remember a colleague who bought a policy right when his first daughter was born, tossed it in a filing cabinet, and never looked at it again. He thought he was completely done. But most claim issues don't actually begin at the time of the claim. They start years earlier with small, seemingly harmless mistakes. Section 1. The hidden traps. Why claims fall through. So while most claims do get processed successfully, there are these crazy blind spots that can create agonizing delays, bitter disputes, or even outright denials. Let's uncover the exact reasons insurance companies push back, starting with a massive one: non-disclosure. When you apply, the company asks about everything: your medical history, smoking habits, existing health conditions, your occupation, and even lifestyle risks. Like, do you go skydiving on the weekends? Now, sometimes people intentionally hide things to score a lower rate. But honestly, more often than not, parents just innocently forget a detail from their medical past. But here's the scary truth. Years later, during a claim review, the insurance company is going to meticulously verify all of this. If the actual facts don't match what you wrote down, that safety net can be destroyed in an instant. Accuracy is absolutely crucial. That brings us to our next trap, which is a policy lapse. Missed payments literally break the shield. Now, we all know you have to pay the premium, but what happens if times get tough financially? Maybe you lose a job, or you get hit with a crazy unexpected medical bill, and you miss a few payments. You figure, hey, I'll just catch up later. Many folks falsely assume their coverage lasts forever just because they paid into it for a decade. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. If the policy lapses due to non-payment, the protection simply ceases to exist. It's a harsh, immediate finality. And we all know life changes super fast. You might get married, divorced, have a couple more kids, or unfortunately experience the death of a beneficiary. If you fail to update your beneficiaries to match your current life situation, you're basically setting a trap for your heirs. Now, an outdated beneficiary might not always mean your claim gets totally rejected, but it absolutely guarantees agonizing bureaucratic delays, sometimes stretching on for years, right when your family urgently needs those funds to survive. We also have to briefly touch on fraud. This is the heavy stuff: intentional misrepresentation, like using fake identities or submitting completely false documents. You might be sitting there thinking, well, I'm an honest parent, this definitely doesn't apply to me. But here's why it actually matters for all of us, because fraud affects the financial system for everyone. Insurance companies are forced to dedicate massive resources to investigating suspicious cases. That means their default setting is to verify everything super carefully. They are looking closely, which is exactly why our honest paperwork needs to be flawless. Then we have policy exclusions. These are those hidden limitations buried deep, deep in the fine print. Honestly, unread exclusions are a silent trap. Depending on your specific policy, there might be special conditions regarding certain hobbies, traveling to dangerous areas, or very specific types of accidents. If you haven't read them, you might be out there engaging in activities that totally void your coverage and you wouldn't even know it. And hey, speaking of things buried in paperwork, stay tuned, because a massive hurdle that trips up thousands of families is coming up next. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is just how chaotic the physical reality of a claim can be. Your family is going to need some critical documents: death certificates, extensive medical records, identity verification, and of course, the original policy information. If your family doesn't know where these things are, the entire process slows to a crawl. I've personally seen grieving spouses have to literally tear their house apart looking for a policy number while they're also trying to plan a funeral. It is heartbreaking. Having your documents perfectly organized is one of the most vital gifts of love you can leave behind. But wait, even if you have all your documents neatly filed away and you've paid every single premium right on time, there's still a looming threat. What is the single most overlooked mistake policyholders make? It's an unseen error that leaves perfectly well-intentioned, loving families completely exposed. Take a quick second. What do you guess it might be? All right, here's the reveal. The greatest danger is remaining stagnant. It's buying insurance once, patting yourself on the back, and never reviewing it again as life marches forward. Think about it. Years pass, your income doubles, which means your family would need a lot more to replace it. Your family circumstances totally change, yet the policy just sits there, completely untouched, anchored to your reality from 15 years ago. If you never review your policy, you're just watching your shield shrink every single year as inflation and life outgrow it. And this brilliantly illustrates our transition into Section 2, the unbreakable safety net, 7 steps for policy maintenance. Look, we aren't just going to sit here and point out the traps. We're going to build this unbreakable safety net together right now. By following a structured approach, you can completely transform any anxiety you have about the future into actionable, protective empowerment. Let's walk through the 7 exact steps you need to take. Step 1, always answer application and update questions with 100% honesty. Step 2, keep your premiums current. Just set up autopay so a crazy busy month doesn't break your shield. Step 3, review your beneficiaries after any major life event. Step 4, store your documents safely, like in a fireproof safe or a really secure digital vault. Step 5, actually read those exclusions so you know the boundaries of your protection. Step 6, make it a habit to review your policy annually. Maybe tie it to tax time so you don't forget. And finally, Step 7, inform your family. Tell them exactly where the documents are and exactly who to call. I want to leave you with a really powerful thought to chew on. The goal isn't just buying insurance. The goal is making sure it works when it's needed. Term insurance can seriously be one of the most important financial products your family will ever own. But making sure that protection actually holds up, that depends entirely on you. Just a few minutes of preparation today, organizing a quick folder, making a 5-minute phone call to update a beneficiary, that builds an unbreakable shield. It prevents today's small slip-ups from becoming tomorrow's tragedies. Protecting your family all starts with truly understanding your policy. If you found the insights in this explainer valuable, please hit subscribe to NexClaim for more vital explainers on insurance, taxes, personal finance, and consumer protection. And hey, I really want to hear from you. What's the biggest mistake you've seen people make when buying life insurance? Let us know down in the comments below. If this explainer helps even one family avoid a future claim disaster, well, it's done its job. So please share it with another parent who needs to hear this. Stay safe, stay organized, and we'll catch you in the next one.